hero, not a sage, just living my life on an everyday stage. The anxious alarm pulls me out of my sleep, and again I slip into a role I keep. I lie in bed, just a worn out sack, no plans, no goals, with Puff at my back. An expert at napping, he yawns with ease and narrows his eyes in the soft morning breeze. The kitchen routine, coffee in hand, a hopeful disguise to help me withstand. I swallow some courage, eyes tightly shut, pretending for now that this might be enough. Brushing my teeth, I shift into gear, but the mirror reflects the same old veneer. Water runs cold, I wash off the night, but inside I feel no spark, no light. I comb my mask, button up the shirt, play the part of an adult, hide all the hurt. My costume fits well, so neat and mature, ready to repeat what I've done before. Dawn at the window, mist in the air, the city outside is thick with despair. I walk off to work through a tunnel of gray, briefcase of failures, dreams packed away in the train with faces lost in a stare. I'm part of the background, no one is there at work, just papers that circle and spin. Progress, a story that never begins. I tap on my screen, my fingers just roam. Computer replies with a digital moan. Dinner is quiet, the guests are the same, puffing my fear of repeating the game. A glass full of silence, I watch the rain fall, half wondering idly what's left after all. Awaken tomorrow, again to the show. Groundhog Day minus humorous glow. Routine keeps spinning round and round and down. Just a hamster on a wheel, running down. But then, like a spark in the dark, the thought flickers, what if I just embark? Suddenly Bali, sun, surf and sand, life feels warm as it takes my hand. I'm riding the wave on a borrowed dream. The wind whispers you're more than you seem, but doubt drifts in as the daylight grows. Is this my wave or just a pose? Between couch and closet, lost in a trance, I balance on cardboard, hoping for chance. Still in pajamas, but feeling quite grand. Puff back in your dreams, his silent complaint. I step out and stumble, my plans growing faint. Bump my head sharply, reality calls, but dreaming I find still softens the falls. Okay, not a surfer, then maybe a climb. Tighten my belt, I decide it's my time. Ice axe in hand, I set on the snow. I'm hairy, challenges all I know. Mountains behind me, the snow shining bright. I'm higher than eagles, a silhouette in the light. Flags snap in silence, the cold in my face. Everest conquered, at least in this place. But real life intrudes, it's a playground at home. Fantastic and laughter and climbing alone. Just 4 feet of height, but my hands start to shake. My legs quietly whisper, let's give it a break. I jump from my summit, success I suppose, but land in a puddle and soak all my toes. Hero for a moment, shoelaces undone. That's my Everest, my mountain run. If I'm not the body, maybe the spirit. A monk serene, I can almost hear it. Sunrise, silence, breathing so slow. Candles and kimono, in peace I flow. I move through the air, hands tracing the void. A moment of balance, a peace I enjoy. The world pauses with me, all quiet and still. I'm ready to vanish, to bend to its will. Open my eyes, the path now revealed. It leads to the bathtub, enlightenment sealed. Sitting cross-legged to float all alone. Shampoo slides down as I drift on my own. A bubble, a nose, emptiness too. Nothing is glowing but soap and shampoo. Water and foam, my spiritual ride. Enlightened in bubbles with nothing to hide. Later the yard and I trip once again. Foot in the wrong spot, mat twisted in pain. Nature just laughs, tossing leaves in the air. Harry, just walk, you're already there. Alright, now a star, I was born for the stage. Crowds stand amazed as I roar and I rage. Guitar thunders loud, the mic comes alive. I'm rock, I'm rebellion, I'm burning to drive. Spotlights ignite, adrenaline soars. Ripped up old jeans, fans at the doors. Screaming and singing, legend in sight. I'm living my dream, if only tonight. But the fridge starts to hum, someone munches away. I'm singing to no one at the end of the day. I stomp on the pedal, I wail to the wall. Only Puff waves his tail down the hall.
kid, your fate's not so high. You're not the chosen one, Harry, it's true, but a cup of tea might be waiting for you.
Puff shows up with holy water and Paul, cross around his neck just in case of a draw. Answers are found when you look deep inside. Stop seeking elsewhere, no need to hide. Dolly returns and the east calls again. Rock, tarot, old roll spinning like rain. Each new disguise, just a costume to test. Falling and laughing, a smile for the rest. Changing my outfits, dreams left behind. I talk to the mirror, no answers I find. The farther I run, the clearer it seems. These dreams that I borrow are not my own themes. Dreams I was chasing were tight, didn't fit. Like sweaters you borrow, warm but not it. A little too itchy, a little too wrong. Smells like another, doesn't feel like my song. One day I gave up, no drama, no storm. No speeches or thunder, just tea nice and warm. A moment in the kitchen, all quiet and still. A sudden remembrance, her knitting, her skill. Grandma, she sat, just calmly at rest. Her hands made a pattern, her heart did the rest. She wasn't searching for light in the end, just quietly knitting as daylights would bend. She told me knitting is how you live, connecting each loop, you take what life gives. I shrugged it off then, a plain piece of advice, but now I can see there's gold in what's nice. I opened a drawer, found a ticket to youth, picked up the needles, faced fear with the truth. First scarf was crooked, a patchwork of me, trying on living, just seeing what be. I took off my masks, who needs the old play? A polka dot sweater's more honest anyway. Evenings went knitting with no set design. My dreams finally learned to breathe and unwind. No medals, no trophies, no stories of fame, just puff in a sweater, comfort at hand. My path isn't mountains, nor stages, nor flame, but finding a pattern that's truly my frame. I made my own shape out of silence and thread. Outside it was quiet, inside I was led. Maybe the lesson is just this small spark. Happiness glows gently deep in the dark. Deep in the dark. In the dark.